What's good, Joey?
Good, Caleb.
And what's good, Double Clutch Nation? It's your boy Y Ghost, and today I'm joined by
Joey.
And we're going to be talking about a playoff preview between the Minnesota Timberwolves and
The Oklahoma City Thunder.
And boy, is that going to be a good one.
That's
We
gonna
got
be a
a
good
conference
series,
finals banger.
Yeah.
I mean, two young, up-and-coming teams with two superstars at the two-guard position.
Yeah.
You have Shai Gilgeous-Alexander
Yeah.
versus Anthony Edwards. But before we hop into a little bit of the details and our predictions, Joey, what should the viewers do?
Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
But with that said, Joey, the Timberwolves have been interesting. They destroyed the Lakers in round one.
Yeah.
Completely going against LeBron and Luka. And Luka did deal with an illness. LeBron did hurt his quad at the end of the game.
Yeah.
But realistically, that series was theirs, no problem.
Yeah, it was.
They also took care of Golden State pretty easily.
Too easily.
Though what I will say is, though the Lakers were a superstar-studded lineup, Austin Reeves underperformed.
Yeah.
They were not at their best, and they did destroy the Lakers. But I don't think they've really been put to the test this postseason. We just watched OKC have to run through Memphis Grizzlies, which is an easy matchup.
It is, yeah.
But then to match up in the second round against Nikola Jokic, who Shai is battling for MVP with, and take them down in 7 games.
Yeah.
Hear me out. Complete movie theater stuff right there. Alex Caruso deserves all the love in the world. Locked down Nikola Jokic in that game 7, and they got to walk out of there feeling pretty good, but they know the job is not finished.
Right.
They're going to have to step through a man who's been on a mission in Anthony Edwards, and we thought he wasn't going to have any help from Julius Randle, but we were wrong.
Yeah.
Julius Randle's been cooking.
Hooping.
And I didn't guess it. I think we both hated on it quite a bit.
I would not guess.
But I think that's okay, because it's good to see him outdo his expectations and break narratives. Rudy Gobert has also been better this postseason. Naz Reid's been contributing off the bench. Timberwolves are coached really well. They have good to really good defense.
Yeah.
Obviously, Rudy Gobert, Naz Reid, Anthony Edwards can switch. They got good guys, okay? Jaden McDaniels, all around. But OKC's defense is nuts too. You got Chet down low, Isaiah Hartenstein, Alex Caruso literally just locked him up. Lou Dort, great two-way guard, forward, switch up. You know, you have so many guys on that team who can lock down and hit shots on offense, so you're not really losing anything on either side.
Right.
And so this is like a perfect matchup.
Yeah.
You have 2 MVP caliber 2 guards. You have Rudy and Chet, which Rudy's not going to be an offensive problem, so it's not like we have to worry about him bullying Chet.
Right.
Not that Chet can't hold his own, but he has been known to have a little bit of struggle with size.
Okay.
But honestly, I think he's going to abuse that matchup.
Yeah.
I mean, realistically, they might have Rudy guard like Hardenstein or whoever else is on the court, because Chet is a pretty mobile big. Not that Rudy can't do it. He's shown and proven that he can switch on the ball. But I think it's going to be really interesting to see how J-Dub and Chet perform, because Shai is consistency.
Yeah.
You know you're going to get at least 25, maybe 35 from Shai every night with good defense and smart basketball. Anthony Edwards is less consistent. We saw him have his struggles. He went 0 for 10 one game, I think.
Yeah.
He has his moments where he becomes human.
Yeah.
Shai doesn't. He's pretty much all around the board consistent. That team's coached well, not mentioning game 1 of that series where AG hit that game winner, but they're coached well for the most part. They play really well together. Their chemistry's great, and they've shown that just because something doesn't go their way, they're not shook. They can bounce back.
Yeah.
I think OKC's proven themselves enough for me to say that I think they're going to win the series in 5. But the things that are going to matter is how much is Anthony Edwards going to stay consistent and show up. We know he's going to show up, but can he do it every game?
Every single game in the series, right.
Is Rudy Gobert going to be able to contribute on offense and not be a liability? Is Julius Randle going to continue to, perform well? That's some big things right there. Also, you're going to need bench help. Naz Reid needs to be able to come in, and he has been, but his shot consistently. Jaden McDaniels can't be 30 points one game and 2 points the next. He needs to be a consistent 13. Consistent 13 is great. We don't need 31 game and 2 the next, because that gets us a loss and a win. We need all wins. Especially against a team as good as Oklahoma City Thunder. it's really going to be a battle for the Timberwolves where they have a lot of chance to prove themselves, go to the finals, and really cement some careers. This could create legacies.
Yeah.
Two young teams that have a chance to go to the finals and win a chip with either a young superstar like AE or Shea, Chet, J-Dub all get a finals this early on as a group.
Yeah.
I mean, that automatically kind of propels you to where you have a possibility for a future top 20, maybe top 10, maybe top of all time career. They're all young enough to where starting out with the championship this soon, that does something.
That would do things for them, yeah.
But I think I am going to take OKC in 5. I want the Timberwolves to prove it to me. I would love another Game 7 series, but I'm very curious to see how it goes. Joey, how would you pick this one?
I think not Timberwolves. I think OKC in 6.
OKC in 6?
Yeah.
Who would you say the main person besides Shea on OKC is that you want to see step up?
Probably Chet.
Probably Chet?
Probably Chet.
More so on offense, you mean? He kind of falls into the background, which is okay because he's a great defensive player and he does get his looks on offense. But we really see a 1-2 punch from J-Dub and Shea a lot. It would be nice to see him step up, and so I do think that will be important. I think they'll be okay whether or not he's popping off, but it will be cool to see him step up more.
Yeah.
Just because that takes the pressure off of J-Dub when he has a bad game, and also takes some of the load off of Shea.
Mm-hmm.
And for the Timberwolves, who do you think they need to really pop it off to take this series?
Definitely Jaden McDaniels, probably Naz Reid.
Just the bench guys for the most part?
Yeah.
I think that's important. Obviously, AE is their X factor.
Yeah.
Because they are not as trustworthy to me of a group as OKC.
No,
is.
definitely not. No.
So I think Anthony Edwards isn't in the same conversation as Shea, where I know Shea is going to show up. So he's not my X factor.
Yeah.
AE is great.
Yeah.
And I sound like a hater saying that he's not going to show up. He will. But if he has a game where he goes 0 for 8 from 3 in the first half, where are we?
Yeah.
You know, you can't have that. So it is going to be very important to see how he does. Julius Randle, if he keeps playing like this, that's great. I still think AE is probably the most important player. Obviously, you know, he's the best player, but also the way he performs game to game is going to be the most important thing for them.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's going to be a fun one, man. So you're going OKC in 6, and I'm going in 5. So we both picked the Thunder, not going to Game 7. I am open to it. I am open to being wrong. I've been wrong a couple times. I picked the Rockets to beat the Warriors. I think you picked the Warriors to beat the Timberwolves. So, you know, we had some flip-flop in there. I had OKC all the way. So let's not play yet. But man, it's gonna be a good one. It's definitely not a bad matchup for a conference finals. We could have got screwed down the line. Like, let's say, I don't know, Rockets and Clippers, which, like, that would have been okay. But I don't want a conference finals like that. Imagine those two teams made it. I don't want that.
No.
This is good for all sorts of basketball fans, especially because these are two young, rising, superstar-led teams.
Yeah.
It's going to be great. With all that said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you think, who you think is going to win. Joey, what should they do?
Like, comment, subscribe, and hit that bell.
And with all that said, enjoy basketball. Enjoy Fugglers. We got new stuff on the walls. Enjoy bananas, I guess. And most importantly, enjoy some conference finals while it's here. The season's almost over. We don't have a lot of time left. And enjoy life.
Yeah.
Joey, we know what to do. Hit it.